Today, I'm going to show you an online business you can start on the side, one that can bring in everyone's favorite kind of income, monthly recurring revenue. You do the work once with this business, maybe make a few tweaks here and there, but you keep getting paid every single month. This is all about selling AI Voice Receptionists. And right now, people are earning anywhere from $500 to $2,000 per client per month, even if they never sold tech before. Like me, I never did this before. But I interviewed Andy all day, who consults over 1,000 agencies on this, and he showed me step by step how to do this. So I did what he said, and I recorded everything, and I sold it in under 2 hours of trying for $997 a month and a one-time setup fee for $1,497. And I had never done this before, but I had a lot of lessons learned. For example, when we landed a client that wanted this, he didn't pay right then. I sent him a text with an invoice so we could start the onboarding call. But he said he wanted to let his team hear it first. So I asked Andy if he could be on this call with me, and he did. And the call went great. Everyone loved it and they wanted it. But I made a huge mistake. I ended the call without getting him to pay the invoice. Now, it's good to know that these clients that you're gonna be looking for, they're busy. And sometimes it's hard to get them to answer emails and things like that. So if you can get them on the call, you wanna get everything done right then. But I didn't. And after the call, Andy stayed on the line so we kind of debrief and stuff. And I told him that I forgot to get him to pay the invoice. And Andy was there just like on a fly on the wall. He was there just in case I had any questions. So Andy coached me through on what to do, and he said this.
You know, if I'm Whitney, right after this call, Candace and I are going to work together and start building your prompt. So let's get started today. For the invoice, would you be using a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover?
And I was terrified to call the client again and ask him to pay for the invoice. But I'm going to show you that phone call so you can see exactly how it works. So you can like pick up on these skills too, to say like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. I think it's important to see how this stuff works in real time, not just theory, so you don't make my same mistakes. So it's a lot easier when you're doing this for yourself. But I'm gonna show you how that worked at the end, because I wanna first show you how this business works, how to set it up, and how to sell it. And just so you guys know, I didn't just get this client for me. I did this for my friend who works 2 jobs, 7 days a week. She can barely breathe. Because God has blessed me with my business, I wanted to help someone else. I don't think anyone should have to work 2 jobs when you have opportunities like this. So I told her to come over before she had to go to work, and I was gonna help her earn a new income stream. And within 2 hours of calling before she had to go to work, she left with a new income stream where she was gonna start making $1,000 every single month. And I recorded it all, but for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna explain it in a minute. But quick disclaimer, I am not guaranteeing results for anyone. I'm just showing you a real strategy that's working for me, but your success will always depend on your own effort and the situation. So I'm not selling any courses, guys, but if you like this proven business model, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up and comment the word guide, because I want to give you guys the exact script that I used to land this client and how to get access to my free bi-weekly group coaching calls. You guys ready to get into it? Let's go. All right, so here's how this simple business model works. You go after local businesses where missing a call can literally mean losing a customer. So think about it for a second. If your heat goes out, for example, in your home, and you need someone to actually come fix it fast, what do? You go straight to Google and you click on the first company you see, and then you call them. If they don't answer, you're already dialing the next one. You have no loyalty to these companies. You're just trying to get someone to pick up the phone so they can fix your problem. That missed call just cost that business money. And that's where AI Voice Receptionists come in. They never miss a call, never take a day off, and they work 24/7. They instantly answer, capture the customer's information, and make sure that lead doesn't slip away. So not only does the business save money, they actually make more money because they're not losing potential customers to competitors. I'm gonna show you exactly how to set this up step by step. But once you see this in action, you're gonna understand that this is such a powerful service. When they hear this voice AI agent, that's what sells it. That's what sold our guy. Once he heard it, he loved it, and he's like, I want this. Now, a good way to find out how much you should charge a business is to figure out how valuable would this be to their business. So an easy way to find that out is to ask them, how many missed calls do you get a day? For example, if they said 3, then you say, all right, well, on average, how much does the service of yours cost? And if they say $200, then you say, okay, that's $600 a day you could be missing out on. If you times that by 20 business days in a month, that's $12,000. So if you offer them a service at $997 a month, that's a no-brainer. And our client needed this badly. He was getting bad reviews for not picking up the phone. He gets so many calls, he just couldn't handle it. So this was like an answer to his prayers. This is something business owners wish they had, but they don't even know that this exists. And that's where you come in. This service works great for HVAC contractors, plumbing, dentists. People in my community have sold this to chiropractors, dentist office, veterinarians, and more. This service takes about 10 minutes to set up. So let me show you on the computer how this works and how to get this set up. So just so you guys know, I'm using this platform called Go High Level to do this. I'm gonna show you exactly how it works on the computer. And I do have an exclusive affiliate link for you guys for 30 days free. So I recommend to lock in for 30 days, use the script I'm gonna give you guys, use the coaching calls for help, and get your first client. I did this in 1 day. All right, let me show you how it works on the computer. Okay, so this is my Go High Level account. I'm gonna log in. And then here, I'm gonna go over to one of my sub accounts that I have in here. And this is how you set this up. So you go over here to AI agents. And I already have a voice AI agent in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how this works. And then you're gonna go to getting started, create your first AI agent, click on that. And then it's gonna say browse marketplace or create custom agent. We're gonna go ahead and create a custom agent. So when you're doing this, it's honestly very self-explanatory. So if it's gonna ask for your agent name, I'm going to put Brandy for the agent name. For the business name, I'm going to use the same example that we did with Andy. So we're gonna use Cumberland Dental, a dentist office. And the use case for this dentist office is when everyone goes to lunch, who's still manning the calls? So this is a way to keep the business running while everyone goes to lunch. All right, so the dentist office is Cumberland Dental, and then the name is Jessica, and you can listen to the different voices they have.
Hey, Worldly 11 Labs friends, let's talk.
So if you like that, but I don't like that one, so I'm gonna click on her name, and I like the name Dakota. This is the voice I really like.
The 90s were fun because it was a time full of new trends.
And it sounds real, so I like that, so I'm gonna say my time zone is Chicago, and this is where you're gonna have, you can copy this right here. Hey, you have reached Cumberland Dental. This is what they gotta answer. And then the next step is gonna be, this is where it's gonna be where you are setting up the knowledge base. So there are things you can do here where I'm gonna show you a prompt that Andy gave me. I'm gonna show you how to get access to that too, because this is a GPT that he created for, we have to create a prompt to actually explain how this all works. And it's not very complicated at all. I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. So if you have the company's website, you could actually go ahead and create new for their knowledge base. And you can put their website here if you wanted to, and it will be able to go through their website and actually read it and extract all the data from there. Now they are a knowledge base of having all they need to know about this company. So this is a really cool tool that they have. So if they have a website, you can go ahead and create a new knowledge base. But for this example, this is just a demo. We don't have a knowledge base. Oh, and I did want to mention right here, you guys can actually go under language. You can change the languages. They have different languages in here. One cool thing is that they have, it's multilingual for English and Spanish, and we have this for our client. So basically, if you start saying hola, they'll start speaking in Spanish. If it's this, they're talking in English, the voice AI agent knows to continue to speak in English. It's incredible. So anyway, we're gonna go to next. And then so we did the knowledge base like I was showing you, but you can also say what kind of information you want the person to collect. So for this example, you can collect the name, email address. You don't need an address for a dental office, so you don't need to check that. And the context issue. Now the context issue is basically, what are you calling for? Cleaning? Is it a root canal? Like what's the reason you're calling? So that's what that means. What are you calling for basically? And then you have different workflows you can trigger, which is really cool. So when the call is completed, you can actually do things where you can set up different workflows and have appointment settings and things like that. Also, you can actually have this set up to receive email notifications per call. So for example, when a call is actually made, you can have an email or a text message sent to the client to say, hey, someone just called you. We took care of it, but you can go ahead and now and listen to what it is here. And I'm gonna show you how cool this is, because you can actually listen to the recordings of the call or get a quick AI summary of what the call was about, so the client knows actually how to proceed further. And then we're gonna go to next. Now here you're gonna wanna go to switch to advanced mode. And this is where the prompt comes in. So I'm gonna show you guys in the free guide I'm gonna give you guys on how to get access to the GPT I'm gonna show you. Because Andy's team worked for 6 months creating this GPT specifically for this voice AI agent. So this is the GPT right here, and you just click right here to help you create an AI voice agent. So it's designed to ask you all the questions that you want to create this. So it's gonna ask you, what is the goal of your AI agent? It's gonna give you some examples too. Is it lead generation, answering FAQs, scheduling appointments, customer support? It's actually gonna be all of these. So I'm gonna just copy this and put it in here and then enter and go to next. And then it's going to ask me, what is the tone of the AI? Is it professional, casual, friendly? I'm gonna say professional and friendly. So you're literally just telling it what you want it to do, but it's asking you specific questions to make sure that you have the best AI agent out there. And then it's going to say, what specific task should the AI perform? And then I can just go ahead and just for the purpose of the videos, I'm going to do this pretty quickly. And then I'm just going to say to answer questions. And then it's going to continue to ask me different questions. What types of questions? Office hours. So this is, it's excellent. It asks the right questions so it can give us the right prompt for this. Answer basic questions like this. Who is the AI primary audience? It's going to be new potential and existing. So go ahead and do that. What are the most important guidelines or limitations for the AI? Should never mention it's an AI. Only if asked, should mention AI. Should not give pricing, no pricing, and that's it. If they can't answer, you just say, I'll have someone follow up with you. And it's going to ask for final information, agent's name. Brandy for Cumberland Dental, Chicago, time zone. Hi, I'm Brandy from Cumberland Dental. How may I help you? Okay, so here they're gonna give me the final prompt, and this is what you do. You go ahead and you copy this code, and this is where you're gonna put it. So you literally go ahead and Control A everything in here and delete it, and then Control V and put in the new prompt that you have. And then you go ahead and save it or go to next. And then also, this is where you can set up other actions too. So if you click on new actions here, it can transfer it to a human. So another person, just give it the phone number and it can do that. And this is really cool because you just say what the action name is, the phone number to transfer it to, when should the transfer take place. So you can say if someone asks to talk to a manager or a business owner, then that's when you can actually use that. You can also do other things like trigger a workflow, set an appointment, send text messaging, different workflows. So there's so many things you can do in this. This is just so cool. But for this purpose, this is just a basic answering questions while everyone is out of the office. And then we're gonna go to next. And then what you wanna do is set up a phone number right here. And then this is where you're gonna call your agent. Now I already have an agent already in here, and I'm just gonna have you just see how this sounds.
Hey, you have reached Cumberland Dental. How can I help you today?
Hi, I was calling in because I wanted to schedule something because I have a really bad root canal and it hurts so bad.
Hi, I'm so sorry to hear you're in pain. Our team is currently out for lunch, but I can take down your details and make sure someone gets back to you as soon as possible to help schedule an appointment. Can I start with your name, please?
Whitney.
Thanks, Whitney. And what's the best email address to reach you?
Whitney@usa.com.
Got it. So that's WHITNEY@USA.com, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. And just to confirm, you're looking to schedule an appointment for a root canal issue, right?
Yeah, I'm in real pain.
All right, I've got all the details. A team member will reach out to you shortly to help schedule that appointment. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Isn't that good? Many people think that she sounds like a real person. Now the demo is what sells it. So when you have people call in your number and call that number and just demo it, that is all that it takes to sell it. For example, you don't have to make different agents for all these different businesses. Just make one demo to show them how it actually works. That's the selling point. And I'll put the 3-sentence script we use in the free guide I'm gonna send you guys, but this is how the phone call went after Annie told me to call the client back to get him to pay.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, good. No, I forgot to ask you 2 things. The first question was we didn't schedule an onboarding call. We didn't get a date for that.
It can happen as soon as you are available, or we can start on it, say Friday or Monday, whichever one works.
We can do tomorrow. Okay, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll send out a meeting notice. And then the last question was, how are you gonna pay? Is it gonna be Visa, MasterCard, or Discover?
Second.
Okay, yeah, safety first. It's $14.97 for the one-time setup. And then we'll send you the link for the ongoing monthly recurring for $9.97.
You ready for the card number?
Well, you have the link, right?
Yeah, I got a link.
Just give me the last 4 digits of your credit card. Okay. And if you want, I could just stay on the phone until I see it go through. All right, yep, got it. And I'll go ahead and schedule that meeting for tomorrow, and we'll get started. Not bad at all, right? This just shows how we are our worst enemies sometimes. It's just all in our head. So Now do you understand how this all works? If you guys want to try this out and you want all the calls, like the 4 recordings of me with the client and Andy on there, it's just complete gold. It's all inside my community. If you sign up with Go High Level with my link, you get access to all of that for free. And then you get me with bi-weekly free group coaching calls. And you get access to Andy. To me, that's all worth it. The GOAT. And I'll show you all how to get set up for that in the free guide. My suggestion is to lock in. You get a 30-day free trial with Go High Level. And it starts at $97, but I actually recommend the $497 level. And I explain that in the guide which ones you should do. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. As always, I love that you guys watch my videos and learn how to make more money on your own terms. And if you want to see the first video I did where we had the conversation with the client, you can watch this video right here. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.